As you know, this is a table which show you the color code resistance values, how you can take the values from this table and how you can solve the numericals based on this. There are two types of numerical. One has colors mentioned on the strip and other has value. Both you have to do in your practice. Now let us take first. Now let us take solution of first. What is numerical? First numerical. For the given carbon register, let the first strip be yellow. Let the first strip be yellow. This is first strip. Now the second strip be red, and the third strip be orange. Now, first of all, you have to select first and second strip in sequence. First strip is yellow, second strip is red. Now the third is orange, and if fourth is given, fourth has two or more options, fourth may be or may not be given. So fourth is given here, gold. Okay. Now, how you have to arrange these numerical digits instead of these color? This is the numerical. We have to calculate resistance, and this resistance value can be calculated by, now resistance R is equal to, first one yellow. Yellow color you have to take from there, yellow. Yellow have number, sorry, this is orange. Yellow have number 4. So you have to write first letter, first digit 4. Now the second is red. Second is red. Again you have to take red value from the number 2. Now 42. 42 is there. Okay. Now the third color. These are taken by, we are taking by number. Now the third one, you have to take this value by multiplier. Multiplier. Now the third color is orange. Orange color is this. And orange has multiplier value. Yes. 10 raised to the power 3. Now multiply this thing by 10 raised to the power 3. Okay. In this way, 42 into 10 raised to the power 3 up to third color. Now the fourth one is gold. Gold gives you the tolerance. Its value, fourth color value, you have to take by this color. If this gold is in at the number of third, or sorry, first and second, then you have to take these value. 10 raised to the power -1 and -2. And there is no value of gold and silver in number. Okay. Now plus minus. What is the tolerance in gold? 5%. This is the value of gold. 5%. Now in last you have to write ohm. In this way you can calculate the value of resistance. Okay, very easy concept is this. Easy question is this. You can note down this table, and very simple method for learning this table, that is BB Roy, Great Britain. BB Roy, Great Britain. Very goodbye. Very good. Bye. Okay. Wearing gold silver necklace. wearing gold, silver necklace. In this, you can see the first letter of all the words, and sorry, these capital letters show you the BB Roy, BB Roy up to here. This is BB Roy, the name of one of the Britain women, you can say. BB Roy is the name of any lady. Great Britain. Here, G is capital letter here. B is Britain. Now, G and G. Great Britain. Very good wife. VGW. VGW. In this way, you can arrange all these colors. And one thing more here, BB. First B for black, second for brown. Here there are two. G is also, sorry, B, third one also. This is color blue. You have to remember these things. Okay. Now, here GG, two G are there. First G for green and second for green. Okay. First one for green and second one for gray color. Okay. You have to remember all these things. B, B, B. There are three B's and two G's are there. And this line you have to remember if you want to create this table by own. Okay. Because if these colors are not in this order, then your numerical will be maybe wrong. Okay. In this way, you have to solve this. Now the another numerical is what? Now the another numerical. In second numerical, you can see value is given, resistance value is given, and you have to make a sequence of color. Make a sequence of color. How can you do this? Reverse process is there. By value, you have to give the name of color in proper order or sequence, you can say. Solution of this numerical now. Now, what is the value? Value is this. Okay, point is missed. First and second value, point is missed. This is first value, this is second, this one show third, and this one show fourth value. And this point is pending in our previous question. Please, you have to take 4.2 instead of 42. Okay, because 2 first letter gives you the number 2. After second letter, you have to write down after decimal. Remember this thing, please. After one digit, you have to write down the point and then second value. Okay. Now, let us take their color. First, 2. 2 is for what? Red. So, in sequence, first color is red. Now, the second is 0.44 for yellow. And the third color is 10 raised to the power 6 here. And 6 show blue. Yes, you can see 6B blue. And fourth one is 5% is there. And 5% gives you the tolerance. And tolerance you can take from there 5% for gold. Okay. Very, very easy numerical. You can do this very easily. Okay. Note down. Now the next thing is, Resistances in series and parallel. In series and parallel, how you can take the equivalent resistance? You know the derivation of this. In previous classes, you have studied these things very clearly. Are you know the result in series and parallel? Okay. If anyone requires its derivation, then you can send me a message. Otherwise, now take its result only. Yes. In series, you know very well the arrangement of resistance, like the results of resistors in series and in parallel. Okay. In brief, you have to study these things. In series, you know very well a resistor has a symbol like this zigzag line, and if you are taking resistance R1 and this is R2 connected in series in this arrangement, then the net equivalent resistance, the net resistance or equivalent resistance in this case, we can take by this. If there are so many resistances are there, R1, R2, like R3, R4, in this way, then you have to add like this. Algebraic sum of all the resistors you have to take in this situation. In what situation? In series combination. Okay. But if the resistors are connected in parallel, suppose this is R1, this is R2, this is R3, in this way, then the net equivalent resistance you can't find directly. You have to take reciprocal of that. You can take in this situation reciprocal. By reciprocal, you have to take the net equivalent resistance. After getting the result solving, then you have to reverse the or inverse the result. Now, in parallel condition, we can calculate the net equivalent resistance in this way. Okay. In this, we have to take the sum of reciprocal of all individual resistors. Okay. But it gives the value of reciprocal of net equivalent resistance. Net equivalent resistance reciprocal. But you want to take, if you want to take the value of only net resistance, then you have to reverse the answer which you get after the solving of this thing only. Okay, right hand side thing. Remember this thing. In parallel, you have to very careful about this value. Now in series, another thing is what? The value of current will always remain constant. Will always remain constant. But in this, values are different. Means the current which are coming from a source, means battery or voltage potential difference, it will divided into three parts. Okay. In this, the value of voltage is different at different resistors, and the combination of these voltages it will be equal to the voltage which we are applying in this circuit, in the series communication circuit. If V is the voltage you have to apply, then V1 and V2, there will be two voltages. Maybe same if resistances are same, resistors are same, but different if R1 and R2 are different. Okay. Now the total of these V1 and V2 will give you the original value of voltage. But in parallel combination, voltage is always same in all the cases, in all the registers, R1, R2, R3, like, okay. So here voltage is different for each resistor, here current is different for each resistor. Then you can write down or note that in series combination, voltage are divided into parts, and in parallel combination, current is divided into parts. Okay. Are you know this thing? This is the brief of resistor combination. Now, after this, one numerical is there. In different manners, you can take this type of numerical as you are in +2 standard. Suppose you have given two resistors and their value is 2R and 2R. This is point A, this is point B. Now calculate the net equivalent resistor. You can calculate this thing. How? By taking formula 1 upon R net is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Okay. Now 1 upon R net is equal to, what is the value of R1? Suppose this is R1 and this is R2. Now 2R plus 1 upon 2R. In this way, you have to take this value. Now 2R is the LCM here, 1 plus 1. 2 by 2R is here, 2 cancel, 1 upon R. But this 1 upon R is the value of 1 upon R net. Now, reciprocal of this, you can get the value of R equivalent or R net, that is R. R is the final answer in this case. But this is a very, very easy thing. In some cases, maybe the question not in this arrangement. Maybe this question comes in front of you in this way. Okay. So don't worry about this thing. Suppose there are 2 points A and B. This is a ring. Suppose the half of this ring resistance is 2R and this one is again 2R. Now you have to calculate the equivalent resistor. These are the terminals. Okay. You can see this thing here. Suppose current is coming from the point A in this way. Now you can see this thing. Current will divide it into two parts, I1 and I2. If currents are divided, it means this and this part of this circle are in parallel. So this type of numerical will come in this way also in your board examination. So this is the new thing for you. And after that, you can see again, they will become, after adding I1 and I2 at this point, I you can get again. Okay. So in case of circular ring, they may be come in board examination. Remember this thing. This is the numerical for class 10, but the above numericals gives you the feeling of +2 standard. Now the next thing is EMF, potential difference, and internal resistance. In this, formula is very, very important. And there is no derivation for this. Only the expression is main and its numerical is also main. In UT1, lot of numericals are given in your exam. So please concentrate on that. Practice all the numericals given in PDF like things, and you have to purchase, you should have to purchase a reference book also for conceptuals and numerical. Okay? Because practice makes man perfect. If you are doing practice on all these topics, then you can take the feeling of these. EMF, terminal potential difference, or you can say potential difference also. Some differences are there in between these. EMF, terminal potential difference, and internal resistance. Internal resistance. Okay. EMF denoted by capital letter E or maybe this type of E in books. Terminal potential difference denoted by capital V, and internal resistance is denoted by capital R. Okay. EMF of a cell is the maximum potential difference between two electrodes of the cell when no current runs from the cell. EMF is what? EMF is maximum potential difference. Means it is also the one kind of potential difference, but when no current flowing, no current in the circuit. Okay, this is the very, very main point. Potential difference is what? Potential difference is the potential between two electrodes of the cell in a closed circuit. When current flow, it is the potential difference, but not maximum value. Potential difference when current is non-zero. In this, current is zero in the circuit. In this, current is non-zero, means current is flowing in the circuit. Okay, then value is potential difference. Internal resistance. Internal resistance is what? For potential difference or EMF, we have to take a battery like thing, a source from where the current can be drawn. Okay, but you know very well, this is positive terminal, this is negative, this is again positive, this is negative. There will be a distance in between these plates. Okay, maybe wires like things in the cell, because where the length and area, resistance is there. So a resistance is also there in cell or battery, and this resistance of source like thing, except external resistance, you can say. For this pole, we have a here external resistance, a bulb. Okay, anything else in the circuit, key, ammeter. Okay, suppose here voltmeter. All these have resistances. Some resistance of is all have resistances. But we are talking about the resistance which we are getting from the source. This is internal resistance. And all these are connected in the circuit are called external resistance. External resistance. And everything in this world have dimensions like length, area. Okay. If anything has length and area, then you know this thing, it have resistance. It have resistance. So here we are taking this type of thing, this type of logic we are applying for internal resistance. There may be some area, some length, okay, the gap. So we are taking the internal resistance in this case, and it is denoted by R. Now, what is EVR relation? What is its relation? Relation between EMF, potential difference, terminal potential difference, you can say, and internal resistance. You know, this is the maximum value of potential difference. E is the maximum value of potential difference. V is what? Potential difference. And you can take this value by this relation, or you can see this thing like this. Okay. When we are taking the value of battery in an open circuit, it shows maximum value. It shows maximum value. Okay, because current is not flowing there. Current value is 0, and this current and resistance makes no voltage. This I into R is 0 because I is 0 here. Okay, no current run from the battery. If current value is 0, then current into resistance, there is no voltage on this. Okay, on the battery. When in open circuit, and IR is equal to 0, means no value is there. Now this value of voltage is called EMF. So EMF is equal to V plus IR. What does this mean? Suppose ignore all the resistance of all appellants. Only the external resistance is this. This one is the external resistance denoted by capital R. In class 10, you had already studied all these things. Suppose this is the circuit, schematic diagram I am taking only. This is I. Suppose this is 10 volt and R is here 5 volt. As studied in class 10, V is 10 volt. And the external resistance is 5 ohm. There is no internal resistance. Now ignore it. Then how much current drawn from the battery? Simple logic is this. By Ohm's law, we are calculate the value of I by taking the ratio of V by R. That is 10 upon 5. 2 ampere. 2 ampere. This 2 ampere, this R makes the voltage at here. Can you tell me what is the value of voltage at external resistance? V is equal to I into R, 10 volt. 10 volt means this voltage you can calculate on the external resistance. But this is not true. Because when current runs from this terminal of the battery, there is some internal resistance in the battery. You can take this value by taking I into R, but you are forgetting something. That is internal resistance of battery. Now, if we are taking this as internal resistance, then there will be some resistance and current into resistance. There will be a voltage V dash. And both are in series, not in parallel, because same current runs from this, same current runs from Same current pass from this. That's why you have to take both the voltages at external resistances and at the battery same. Okay. Then what conclusion you draw? These two voltage, if we are adding, then maximum voltage we can take or we can get from the circuit. And this voltage, maximum voltage, is called EMF. But here, this V is what? I into R. Capital I into R. And this V dash is what? Capital I into internal resistance. In this way, you can take the maximum value of EMF. Okay. And this is what? Terminal potential difference. Terminal potential difference. If we are adding the voltage, if you have any query,